Got her working now, kids. All right. Welcome, John. Can you hear me? Just wait for Johnny Boy. Yes, I can. Okay, we are back. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but it said, did I want to download a new version? And I thought, okay, maybe that's it. And I did that, and then I clicked enable on both sound and audio, and bingo bango, here we fucking are. So I don't know if we've lost Crimson Asphalt or not, but much appreciated for letting me know that we couldn't hear anything. That was the opening theme song for Metal Mondays, written by Ben Zander and Travis Down, who I seen last night. Saw Benny at the Brantford show the other night in Two Doors Down. That was fucking amazing, with Eaten by Sharks, Discovery Through Torment. Those guys are nasty good. A Tyrant's Lament and excusez-moi. Who the fuck else played on that show? Brain farting right now. All That Is Unholy. How could I forget that? Anyway, and then Sunday night, last night, we did fucking Dundas and Sons Brewery, and it was awesome. They got really good beer, nice little venue. And when I say little, I mean it's a dive bar, but it's fucking awesome. Had a good little crowd there for a Father's Day Sunday night, and we had a good time. So, yeah. Welcome, everybody, to Metal Mondays, and I'm Uncle Rick. Like I said before, I just had a little bit of trouble. I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah, man. Anyway, we had a great night of metal, and we've got lots of stuff to talk about. Right now, we're going to start with our birthday songs, birthday dudes, and the one, the only Don Lavassier of Straight Reads the Line, Skynet, fucking all sorts of good bands. 5 years now, solo projects, working with other dudes. He's just a badass dude who's riding a chopper these days, and he's got his recording studio and he's writing lots of tunes. But this is something from a couple years ago called Fuck the World. Happy birthday, Don Lavassier. 5 years. Your pictures were awesome, John.
This world is hungry, fighting on the pain. Looking sad to see your face this way. Why are you wasting away? I don't ever want to come back to this place. I don't wanna let go this
our very own D-Walk, ex of Verizon Rune. He's in Wakeless. He's in Apricity. He's got the Walk Show. He's the drummer in 5 years. We finally got it. Happy birthday, Donnie Lavassier. Okay. The next song is brand new from the Luminary. They released Dead Space few weeks back, and I know Alex was saying they were going to wait a little bit and then drop the rest of the EP. It is fucking killer. You got to check that out. The Luminary, brand new, Keepsakes. Actually, I haven't even heard this song yet. I've heard all the other ones, and I thought, oh shit, I got one I haven't heard yet. I should have did a react for it. Anywho, Keepsakes, The Luminary. Good evening, Tortugal. Brand new from the Luminary. That bass player of theirs has the best fucking clean vocal. Yeah, Drew, I had to update my interface that I use and then reactivate things. So I was panicking a little bit, low-key. Now I know what Alex meant when he said Josh was doing a lot more singing on this. Really nice cleans, and the man can do it too. Brand new from the Luminary, that's Keepsakes. You heard it first here on Metal Mondays. We had a little bit of technical difficulties when we started out, and Crimson Asphalt and a few people let us know that you couldn't hear me, and yeah, we got it fixed up. I had my people look at it, and I said, come on, chop, chop. We got to get this fucking shit going. So Anyway, just pretty ironic that we got Tortugal Sacrifice in the house right now. I have not met yet the guys, and I have read your message, by the way, and just haven't had a chance to get back to it because I had Friday night, then Saturday did the Father's Day thing, Sunday night. Fuck, I got home last night from London about 1:30. Got to bed around 2:30. Had to get up at 4:30. I'm just fucking dead right now. But I come home, hit the pool, drank a couple, got a couple more ready for the show, made a nice little playlist, and we're rocking Metal Mondays, and I can get my sleep when this is done. Time enough for rest later. But anyway, Tortugal Sacrifice. Heard lots about you, heard some of your stuff, really like it. These boys got a show at the Red Papaya on July 7th, I believe, with a bunch of other cool bands. Yeah, I know friends of ours have a show there on July 8th, so like that's kind of a doing two shows in a row, but hey, everybody wants to do a show, and nobody can stop anybody. So this song that we're going to play is Tortugal Sacrifice, bunch of young guys, I believe in the high school range, and I know that there's a bunch of bands, Bluff and Warhead and some other bands, Divine Curse, all a bunch of young guys in Guelph, and Nick and I are going to look after you guys, and we got some talking to do. But I just thought, man, when I heard Knuckle Crusher by Tortugal Sacrifice, I knew I was playing that tonight. So check these young dudes out. They got lots of time for growth, and they got some cool fucking ideas. Tortugal Sacrifice, Knuckle Crusher.
Knuckle Crusher, Knuckle Crusher. It's all nice, black and the symbol of the kill. Only needs to kill. That's when I die. That's the close of joy. For the beating charm has been the goal. That's how my eye is still no way. Bells run the night. A voice like thunder, screaming for the truth. Knuckle Crusher, Knuckle Crusher. Eat his spirit till his spirit's born. Knuckle Crusher, Knuckle Crusher. It's you discipline me.
I used to get my knuckle crushed by the teacher when she'd slam down the fucking pointer that she'd be walking around with, and I'd be talking, and all of a sudden, Mr. Hall, slam. Yikes, they don't do that anymore. You're most welcome, Alex. That's a great song. So Josh is singing a lot, eh? Because that's not you singing on that, is it?
A voice like thunder, screaming for the truth. Knuckle Crusher, Knuckle Crusher.
Oh, I got you, John. Yeah, Bloody Knuckles. I never played that.
Knuckle Crusher.
anyone who's used pretty much any mechanic's wrench or tool knows what knuckle crushing is.
Fucking breakdown, be done with your healing fist. Knuckle crusher, knuckle crusher. Never drink and stand back. Put your family to the storm.
You should have made that huge, dude. You guys should have hung back for just a millisecond and then fucking broke down with that. Just saying.
Knuckle crusher, knuckle crusher. Eating spirit to spirit. Knuckle crusher, knuckle crusher. That's how you discipline you.
Well, that song was called Knuckle Crusher, and I guess now that we've discussed it, there's many ways of getting your knuckles crushed. But, yeah, man, Tortugal Sacrifice. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. But really appreciated it, guys. July 7th at Red Papaya. They can let you know what other bands are playing and such. I know friends of ours have in Guillotine Dream Promotions. They've got a show on July 8th at Red Papaya. So metal is going crazy on that fucking weekend. Talk about metal going crazy. I also wanted to mention that our friends in Have Hope are doing a lot of shit this summer, and they've invited Gain Media and Chronic Noise in on it. One of those things is Auras that we've got coming on July 28th. If you're interested, if you know who Auras are, you know they crush. If you don't know who they are, check their catalog out. Get your tickets at gainmedia.com or .ca.com. .ca and we'll take care of you. No extra price costs or service charges. It's just the price is the price. And the other couple shows that Kyle's got going, they're in Kitchener. That one is in Onyx. The Aura show is at Onyx in Guelph. And that is, like I said, on the 28th of July. And then I got to just glance down here so I don't fuck it up. But is July 15th at the Hub is Fit for an Autopsy and the Acacia Strain. And on August 22nd, also at the Hub in Kitchener, is Born of Osiris, Upon a Burning Body, Traders. Like, holy fuck. And, yeah, Little Bird told me who might be doing some local support for one of those shows, so we'll let you in on that. But, yeah, if you're looking for tickets, Gain Media has them, Have Hope has them. Yeah, like I said, we're going to rock on. With that said, the Auras show that we're going to be doing at Onyx on July 28th, this is Auras right now. This has Aaron Marshall of Intervals. And, yeah, it's a rad song. And let's see you out at that show. Guelph. How was that St. Catherine's show there? Damien? I guess I'm talking to Damien. Divine Curse are the boys. St. Catharines has some really good little bars. Where did you guys play? Before we lose Tortugal's son, if we haven't already, dudes, get a hold of Nick Weaver or myself, Rick Hall, and we got to chat with you about an idea we have. You can sure tell Aaron Solo when he comes in. Yeah, they are good. Okay, we're going to stop it right there. That was Aporia by Auras, featuring Aaron Marshall of Intervals, as Nick has so kindly put up in the comment section. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I love doing a little bit of chatting while we're playing. Yeah, it is insane guitar work. Aaron Marshall from Intervals. Intervals is an amazing band. They've toured with Pliny and Nick Johnston and fucking tons of bands. But anyway, doing very well. And yeah, so, excuse me, on we go. Okay, well, you know what? Right on the flip side of that show, I've got a Brantford show. We got a show a little while ago. Somebody tagged me in who does Southern Ontario shows. I bit, and I said, hey, I do. Along the Lines from Thunder Bay was looking for a few dates, and I said, well, I can probably take one in Guelph. And then when we got Auras, I decided to move it to Brantford, and we use a sweet little venue there called Two Doors Down. If you're ever in Brantford, check them out. Lisa and Dana are great fucking people. And, I mean, let's face it, any space that lets you have live music is just, like, top-notch to start with. But anyway, so on July 29th in Brantford, we have Along the Lines, which is a cool sing-scream metalcore type band. And accompanied with them, I have We Are Human. We have Pro Sector, who played last night and just slayed in London. So We Are Human, Pro Sector, and a brand new band, Glitches, which we played here on Metal Mondays. It's got Landon Smallwood in it, buddy of ours that used to be in Take the Throne. Fuck, I'm glad that I could even remember that. Anyway, Landon's got a beast of a voice, and he's in Glitches now, and they've got a real cool, hardcore, hard southern core tinged thing going on. So anyway, not going to keep on yakking. As a matter of fact, I'll play Glitches right now. Resurrected, July 29th in Brantford.
in this earth, I know I have to change something. Another day with my ass in the floor, and I can't take it now.
Yeah, I think his name is Steve, I believe, and he's a great vocalist. So, I don't know, was I wrong about that little bit of a southern hardcore thing? Anyway, sounded fucking skippy to me. Like I said, the band from Thunder Bay is Along the Lines. We're going to listen to Mute right now. Not like Mute when I was at the beginning of the show and you couldn't hear me saying anything, but more like Mute, the name of the song by Along the Lines. July 29th, we're doing a show for them in Brantford. There you go. Hold it. Is that a girl doing the cleans? Tommy. And yes, it did have the Every Time I Die vibes. I believe so. That last song. Listen up to the cleans next time. Tell me if that's a girl. I never checked the members of the band.
Like
Fuck yeah. That's Along the Lines from Thunder Bay, and we're going to be hosting those guys in Brantford at Two Doors Down. It's only a $10 ticket, and it's right off the street. You just fucking drop right in to the little bar, and it's amazing people that run it, and it's a cool little space, and like I said, that's just another one of the bands that's going to be playing, and Memphis Mayfire is exactly right on the... I wasn't even thinking of that. That's exactly what. So another band that's playing there is We Are Human. They've only got like 4 songs up on Spotify, and that's where I like to get my music from. So instead of... I copped out, and they used to be called Misguided Aggression and had a slightly different catalog of music, but still no less deadly and, you know, mathy and shit like that. Still really, really cool shit. I decided to play Our Kingdom Come by Misguided Aggression. They did a music video for it, and it was like a legit, like, had a camera on, rolling track and everything like that. And yeah, it was a Fight Club scene, and I was one of the people wanting the 2 guys to bash each other's brains out. So you'll see me in the background, get him. But anyway, that's Misguided Aggression, who are now all the same members, but are now We Are Human. This is Our Kingdom Come. Very cool song. They don't play any of these songs. I wish they did. Nope, different guys. Oh, who did the Atria video? Maybe, yes. That's what they got told all the time.
time to fuck some score.
So yeah, I think that was the other thing that they wanted to kind of ditch that LOG reference, because everybody's like, God damn, they sound like Lamb of God, and then the odd time people would say, oh, they got a little bit of a Meshuggah sound, and so they just, a lot of things happened, water under the bridge, and one thing led to another, and they went to We Are Human. So I posted We Are Human on the show when I tagged them tonight. And then, in fact, I played Misguided Aggression. You're welcome, because they don't play that stuff live. Anyway, and the other band of the four that is playing on July 29th for $10 in Brantford, and I swear, fucking Gary and Chris were at the show. If you're a metalhead, you know Gary and Chris, and they were at the fucking show in Brantford, and they were at the show, well, Chris couldn't make it, but at the show in London, and Ben Zander and Jasmine Brewer were fucking at both shows. Just amazing. So you can see that Brantford's popping off anyway. So here's Pro Sector. I decided to pull an old one out of the bag. This is Poisoned Well. These guys are from St. Thomas, London area. So precise, so tight. And the singer has just got a raw charisma. He just throws his whole throat into it. They share a drummer with Glass Lung. I see somebody who weighs like $170, he's fucking tossing every fucking thing he's got into it. Chris is so unassuming. He's so laid back, and when he fucking plays, he just slides into it, man, with all his fucking... he just gives her, and to know his writing capabilities is just like he's got it. He's dialed in. Nice. Okay, so as said, that was fucking the show that is going to happen July 29th. That's a Chronic Noise show in Brantford at Two Doors Down, $10. And that's got Glitches, Pro Sector, We Are Human, and Along the Lines. And I can't wait because that's actually personally my next solo Chronic Noise show, as well as there's all these other shows that we're tagged in and promoting and wishing well and wanting to bring the best to Guelph with auras and such. I want to play right now. I've got a show going on September 2nd, bringing a band called Two Shadows. They're gothy. You might have even seen some of the reels on Facebook or TikTok where it's this one or two goth guys, and it's like how a goth does this, how a goth does that. And they're droll, and some of them are haha, and some of them are silly or whatever, but I think it's innovative, and I love that they kind of wear what they do. They are reminiscent. I said for fans when I was talking to Matt from the Bunny and the Bear, I said for fans of Avenged Sevenfold and Black Veil Brides. So anyway, here's a song. Drew, if you liked that other song, you'll love this song as well because where am I? Yeah, Two Shadows from BC and Canada here. This song's called Screamworks, and I think it's amazing. It's built perfectly. It's kind of like an Ice Nine Kills song, best song in the world. Yeah, anyway, here we go. I'm having some brain farts, so I'll just shut up. Two Shadows from BC, Canada. Great song. Got them September 2nd in Guelph. More deets to come. We had these guys in Guelph at District a couple years ago. That's right. Cheers. I love this part. Moon Shadows coming to Guelph, September 2nd. Yeah, I remember when we had them at District and they were all gothed out and everybody's like, look at those guys, they're walking around, they got corpse paint and stuff on their face, they got leather on. And it's like, okay. And they were awesome. They performed really well. I love theatrical bands, especially when they can pull it off. They do have a new singer, so I'm not sure, how that's going to work out, but I don't think that they would, kind of get in the way of the band's progress by throwing a shit guy in. Anyway, really want to fucking do a shout out to a bunch of shows that I got nothing to do with, Nick nor I, but it seems like Jupiter Hollow and Taking Balfour are kind of like our boys, and they're doing a run of shows, Toronto, Ottawa, I'm not even sure, Montreal. They got a bunch of dates that are all too far for me to drive, actually, I could go to Toronto. And in any case, I'm going to rock a couple of those guys' songs, Distant Shadow and Neptune of Taking Balfour, and Distant Shadow of Jupiter Hollow, because those fucking guys rock and they're doing some dates. And if you know anybody in those cities, let them know that there's a tour coming through that they cannot fucking miss. Distant Shadow by Jupiter Hollow.
Kissed you, and the colors melded into grace. It's funny how it falls into place. So I told.
I just want to stop that right there and say that I, for one, have listened to this song and promoted it so much and love it so much that just at the beginning there, I was rocking along as if that was like a fucking Rush song or something. Just wanted to interject that in. I don't know if anyone else had those feels. Carry on.
Art and bone. All is a heap and accent blow. A shadow cuts into the world beneath the home.
Fun fact, live bass player John Godfrey is the same bass player that was in that band I just showed you guys, Misguided Aggression, who's in We Are Human right now. He's the bass player in that band. Just saying. That's the word, Drew. Fucking majestic. scariest thing about it is that when you watch them live, it's exactly like that. Did I say exactly? So that was Jupiter Hollow, Distant Shadow, Song of the Year as suggested by Drew Masters, and I think that's easily a contender. Thank you, everybody who's sticking around. I had some technical difficulties at the beginning. I think I'm going to get my mic hanging from the ceiling so I can talk like Lemmy and it'll just be hanging there. Maybe it's going to get in the way and I'll be bashing it when I'm drumming, but I don't like leaning into the mic and then I'm looking and it makes it look like I'm either reading or not watching the screen or maybe I'll put no. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining in. As promised, Taking Balfour, Neptune. This is who's playing with Jupiter Hollow. They're doing a bunch of dates, and Lucky Ducks, whoever gets to see them. Another great prog band. It would appear from your view that it's that easy, but I've got it mounted and taped down because the mic is heavier than the bottom counterweight and wants to tip over, so I can't get the table turned close enough to me. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, dude. I want to get a fucking one just on my mouth, so like a sportscaster. They're such a great band live. Oh, Zach is so talented. Keyboard player, guitar player, bass player, lights guy. He's got a nice lighting setup. Love this part. I like that diddle-diddle-diddle. Sweet. Okay, so like I said, Taking Bell for Neptune, and the other song was Distant Shadow by Jupiter Hollow. Those two are on tour at a bunch of towns and cities, and I can't wait for the reactions to see some videos of the people who see what we see more often than most people, because they haven't got too far from home yet. So good luck to the boys. What I want to do right now is play. I have these guys in the fall. That's all I'm going to say. And it falls in with their name, Fall of Earth. Friends in We Are Human and Atria and Divine Curse and Live Animals. They all played with Fall of Earth, who are from Edmonton in Kitchener. Now, I heard that it wasn't the biggest of attendance, but I also heard that everybody there was loving the fuck out of it. So that's what really matters, I guess. But here we go with Fall of Earth, and this song's called Medusa. I flipped through their catalog, and it was just like, I don't know what song I want to play, because they're diverse. And like I said, Edmonton, Canada, so they're great guys, obviously, because they're fucking Canadian, eh? Anyway, Medusa, Fall of Earth. Oh yeah, it's a slow start. Their manager swears they're like My Jupiter Hollow is to me. My hair looks like a fucking wild man tonight. Didn't do a thing with it. A Bavarian wrestler. Remember, Nick, when he used to do the acoustic Shall Not Fall stuff? And I was like, ooh, that might be cringe. And it was actually really fucking good. It was really interesting and really fucking cool. Zach he's talented. That's why I like these guys. They bring everything to the picnic. They got the frisbee, they got the food, they got the mat, they got the fucking sunscreen, they got everything. The wine. I can't dance, so don't watch me. I forgot that this song was 19 minutes long. No, it's not. It is 8.5 minutes, though. I'm gonna like. In retrospect, you will regret. Leave a mark they won't forget. Look into it, I throw it straight. You're already stuck. That's a motherfucking opus. You do not interrupt feedback when it's supposed to be there. Bravo, guys. Forgot it was that long of a song. Apologies or not, but I'm going to enjoy seeing those guys in the fall. That's all we'll say for right now, but they're going to be awesome. I already know that they're good dudes just from what I've heard from the other bands that have worked with them, so looking forward to that. We've got 2 more songs for you tonight if you can hang in that long, and believe me, like, I did not sleep last night, and when I say that, I'm not exaggerating, so I'm going on needing some fucking, so I got a bunch of drinks into me, and 2 more songs, and I am fucking outie. I might eat 1 slice of pizza first, but anyway, the first song we're going to play is by Order and Entropy. I just want to give it up to those guys. Shout out to fucking Order and Entropy. For anybody who's watching on the show tonight, you'll often notice, or maybe you won't because you're not putting the show on like I am or Nick is or Drew is or whatever, but you'll look around and often if the band isn't on the show, the band isn't at the show. And last night I did a show in London, Ontario at Dundas and Sons Brewing. Like I said earlier, awesome beer on Adelaide Street, really fucking cool place, sketch area, but I mean, they can't help that, whatever, the fuck, I'm not sorry for saying that, it's fucking sketch area, construction all over the place, but what's cool about it is it's sketch, but you got the fucking police station right on the other side of the street, like literally, and you look up and they got a drone, they must be practicing like to run it or whatever, we were all waving at it and smoking weed and anyway, back to Order and Entropy. Last night, we're fucking sitting there, you know, doing our thing, having our nice show. We had 25 people at a Sunday show at a tiny little venue, so 25 people and 4 bands, like all those people in there. It was like 55, 60 people banging around, drinking on a Sunday Father's Day night. It was awesome. Thank you, everybody, who came out. But here's the deal. Order and Entropy dudes came out, and a girlfriend, Jen, and it was just so, like, they rocked out. Travis was there, fucking, like, everybody that came out, and when I looked around and saw, and it's the same as when I had my Chronic Fest, and look around and see Tortured Saint there. That's what I call support to your bros or what the fuck ever. Anyway, just wanted to give a fast shout out for that. I know I'm kind of slagging my own. I probably sound like a white Cheech and Chong because I am drawing it out. But anyway, 2 more songs. Order and Entropy. This is actually written by Chris Costa of Pro Sector, Commander Complex. But this is Order and Entropy's vision of Commander Complex. Like I said earlier, instrumental in the intro for Metal Mondays. So here we go. You can hear the Pro Sector in it. But Ollie kills that. Travis. You guys made a beast out of this.
Let's try our
Nice. Okay, such a fan. Anyway, I won't go there. I just implore everyone, if you're interested in what you've heard, you just go back over top of, check it out on the Chronic page, and you will find it on the YouTube page, on the Facebook page. Nick, I'll have it up for your listening pleasure. We got one more song that is Discovery Through Torment. The shirt I am wearing, those guys so graciously fucking handed me. Like, oh my God, fuck. They were like, I mean, 1 minute I'm thinking, oh, yeah, regular death metal band. I'm hoping I chose a song, because I just chose any old song because they're so good. And most of their songs have this moment where they just get, you think they're going to speed up and they go double slow from that. And it just evokes such a fucking heaviness. And, yeah. So this is Chassiding Ravaging? Fucking Frenchman. Okay, anyway, Discovery Through Torment. Love those fucking guys. Hey, guys. They're so good live and so lively. The lead singer wears an orange ski mask. Fuck, it must have been hot under that thing. I'll admit this isn't always my cup of tea, but when it's done right, when I see it done live, oh, so good. Okay. No. This is what I say we're going to do. One more happy birthday to Don Lavassier. Some good old Skynet. A coin on each eye. Happy birthday again, Don. Yeah, it was a real shiny diamond for a couple of years, and then the wheels fell off. Drew, the singer for Teeth that's out there touring, that's this guy here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Drew. Yeah. Discovery Through Torment from Quebec are fucking amazing. And Skynet, yeah. Skynet, yeah, that's just the shit, too. And that is the vocalist for Teeth currently. So, anyway, like I said, we're out. This is me saying goodbye. Thanks, everybody, for joining in, staying tuned in. I'm off for another week, like I'm on days, so I am able to be here next week. We will see you guys later, and this is our send-off, so appreciate. Let's go. See you next week, everyone. Thanks, Nick. Love you, buddy. Happy belated birthday. Everybody, it was Nick's birthday. Bye.